I mean, call me paranoid, but it also seems like I'm probably going to get into town, tell the sheriff I've been killing people left and right, and all of a sudden I'm going to be locked up tight somewhere. And those flares are definitely OP. I'm going to have to keep a hold on them for a while. Like, whenever I see those, just put them aside. Let's see. Anything hidden over here? This one looks like a good place to hide something, but it's not. Or there isn't, I should say. Look! Gasoline! The giant... what the hell? That thing's frightening.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived.
Yeah,
with
I said
Alice.
it was a deer parade. Well, that's a nightmare. Yeah, this looks like a perfect place for pages to be hidden, doesn't it? Yet is not. Alright. That does sound like there's something horrible nearby, though. I have to keep my eyes open. And my flare gun or shotgun ready.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
Yay, sane world. Let's reassert ourselves, sane world. You're my bestest friends. Ah, look. It's another fucking page. Something's about to happen. This is gonna... And then the lights went out.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the
Okay, well, sounds like... Whoop.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Well, that's unusual.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the
Well, there's
place,
Stucky's
or that
shit.
there'd been some kind of fight.
Well, this is gonna be a trap. I keep hearing something since like fucking bear. Oh god.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume
Okay.
in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop,
Well,
she's
here's the bit where I
lost.
sound crazy.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Probably, man. September 15th and 18th. Games of... don't miss it. Legendary Deer Fest Parade. I don't really feel that it's as legendary as you're making it out to be. The hell are those? Wait a minute. Are those like... not fruit snack... like drink mixes? They look exactly... yeah, yummy. I guess there's something... they look exactly... hey, look, a map. The fuck am I? Watery... I think I'm in Bright Falls. Yeah, use the phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Alright. We called the police. And here's the lady like we expected. Lovely.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Yeah, and you're covered in guns. This isn't
you
going to go
okay?
well for you.
Listen,
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me.
Yeah.
And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
We'd end up fucking going. And you still got the gun on you. We're about to see that there's no cabin. Well, and then she's gonna find the gun on us. Yep. Yep. What the fuck eruption? Got a eruption. Volcano? Is there a volcano? Oh wait, that was just the opening.
They call the Sandman.
The hell?
Tiptoes to my room every
Copyright.
Just a sprinkle of stardust and a whisper.
End of episode
Go
1.
to sleep. Everything.
What the fuck?
is
I'm
alright.
gotta talk over this just because otherwise I'll probably goddamn get a.
Close my eyes.
I don't want to get a goddamn copyright strike for playing music.
Previously
So.
on Alan Wake,
Wait, what?
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
Okay.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I
It's
don't
really
wanna hear
weird.
it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice?
It's because she's probably dead. I mean, let's be honest.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at.
Probably should have hidden the
But the
damn
cabin
gun.
had
I
disappeared.
still think that. Episode 2, taken. Alright. New York City, 3 years ago. What? It's a hell of a flashback, son. Like that you got your fuse box right by the front door. That's not, ugly at all. Well, it's New York City. Apartments. You live where you can.
Honey, I'm home.
Spend some time in New
Back
York.
here, sweetie.
I don't recommend it
How
unless
was it?
you're the sort of person who
Worst
can live in
weather
a
I've
city
ever
like that.
seen.
You
I don't
should
think
put
I
some
can.
coffee on. It'll warm you up.
The funny part is I'm fairly good at blending in areas, and the best thing to do I found in New York was just scowl and not talk to anyone, and everyone will leave you alone. Fortunately, that did not mean that the truck drivers... Oh, switch on the coffee maker. It did not mean the truck drivers wouldn't stop and demand to know directions. Alright, come
Coffee's
on,
on.
buddy. 5th and 9.
Great, thanks.
Or, yeah, I'm just
I'll
giving you an
need it if I'm
example.
gonna finish this by
Well, come on,
tomorrow.
buddy. 5th Avenue and blah. Don't know. Come on. Don't know. They're trying to go fuck yourself. That's the best answer if I discovered after a while. They'll ask anyone. If you're standing still,
Oh, hey,
they'll
I
ask
just
you.
finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk.
It's not,
Tell me
yeah.
what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
What
On
color?
occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh,
Dude, with your
really?
mouth. That'd be the awesome part. Oh, but yeah. I'm not the sort of... I'm a kind of nice guy,
These
so it
look
does not
really
work
good.
well.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Uh-huh.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me.
Man, it's no
It
red.
had been a long time to bear the pain.
Alright, whatever.
The last time was the last time.
What about
Oh,
last
and
time?
speaking of Barry,
Three-way?
he called.
What?
Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm
I'm
doing
right
it.
here. I'm on it, honey. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It
Yeah.
just really spooked me.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you're,
we'll just
you're
break
weird,
out the candles.
but I guess,
I know it's stupid.
No.
It's just, especially when I'm not
I guess
prepared
not.
for
There
it,
are
you know?
weird phobias.
It
Everyone
gets
has
to
them.
me.
It's
I
a good
love
time
you.
to have sex anyway during a power
Tell me a
outage.
story, writer.
But
Okay.
your mouth doesn't move right, and that freaks
I
me
used
out.
to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The
Uh-huh.
clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh,
Right.
sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
It's too
love you.
asinine
Even if
to
you are a
not
liar.
be, the sort of story
for this.
kids, mother would tell them to get them to... 'Cause little kids will believe that shit. And it's important to lie to your children. It is. How else will you control them? That and bribery. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake?
Maybe?
How are you feeling?
Very disoriented.
I'm okay. My head's fine.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, that's until the horrifying
Mr. Wake,
abominations.
we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then.
You'll be fishing, I
Sarah,
assume.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her
Let's look
job.
here.
I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Sarah, I mean Sheriff Breaker. You know, if you're that old and you're the town's doctor, you have the right to call everyone by their first name because you've probably seen them all naked since they were like 5.
The bolts will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
All right.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Where's her office down the
That
corridor?
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd
Yeah.
fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
Okay.
Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, big cities have them too. It's just they're more frightening usually. There's one thing I do get tired of. People assuming that if they're from a small town.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the Brave